ये तो यही है वो क्या कर लिया इज्जत
I'm going to miss things in private because I have seen the activities which students get to do in their end years of school. So yeah, it's been almost 3.5 months working on the business model, and I have no results. I decided to do private school and business along, and all I do is work out, working on the business and studies, academics. A question that might have been coming up in your head is that where are my achievements if I haven't gone school for a year and doing private? Where are my achievements? Every single shit that I've tried in the past year went extremely long. 9 months, 9 months since I last uploaded on this platform. A lot has happened, wins, defeats. I went bald, and I know nobody is actually really interested to listen this shit, this crap right now. Honestly, you know what? I don't even know where the should I even start from. Okay, so the business on which this channel was supposed to be based on, actually, I guess it's finally time to reveal that business now. So, it's a marketing agency. Oh, yay, let's go. Very exciting, yeah. Honestly, when I started it, I thought it was the coolest shit ever to do. That was the reason, I was trying to keep it secret because I don't wanted no more competition. But now, when I see on my IG feed, I see every second dude has one, bro. Everybody is doing it. You know what? But my dream actually was never to do this marketing agency thing. It was always to become a YouTuber. Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to be a YouTuber so bad. I like making videos, editing them. No shit. So yeah, last year, 2025 in January, I decided that I want to do this. I want to start a marketing agency because I made a goal to make a consistent income by the end of the year, and this was basically when I was about to get in my 12th standard in like March or February. Okay, so then came the first month of the business where it was all about designing and base of the business, where I had to decide what is going to be the services my agency is going to provide and what is going to be the name of the agency, which was, to be honest, a typical job for a dude like me, but we figured out something. Then we also needed a domain for as cheap as possible because we didn't really have a good budget. Actually, let's just be honest, I didn't had any budget, but yeah, I figured out something. We needed a domain because it was a very important thing in this business for outreach, actually. Otherwise brands will not take you seriously. And we also needed a website, they told in some of the tutorials I found on YouTube. By the way, I don't have a website till the date, actually.
I'm gonna pretend you didn't say that.
I didn't know, what were the things I should give my first priority to, and what were the things that can be done later. I think I spent my first 3 to 4 months on domains and websites only.
I'm gonna pretend you didn't say that.
चीज़ें डिज़ाइन करने में ही बहुत सारा वक्त चला गया, और जो मेन चीज़ होती है इस बिज़नेस की आउटरीच, वो मैंने शुरू के 3-4 महीने में तो चालू हुई नहीं थी. सो दैट वाज सीरियस इशू. आउटरीच स्टार्ट करने की कोशिश की, जो डोमेन्स रहते हैं वेबसाइट्स के, उसके ईमेल्स बनाए और उससे मैं आउटरीच करने की कोशिश की कि ईमेल्स कैसे लैंड करते हैं इनबॉक्सेस में और सामने वाले को ईमेल्स कैसे दिखेंगे. So how I started was I bought domains and they got flagged while warming them up. So that was an absolute headache. So yeah, शुरू के 3-4 months was all technical stuff. So you know what? Let's just skip this technical part because I'm like, who gives a shit about this? And I know बहुत सारे लोगों को नहीं भी आ रहा होगा समझ, but कोई बात नहीं. So in the initial time, I named this agency Z Lab Media. At that time, I thought, wow, that's a really sick name. But after some months, I stopped liking that name. And there was already a bigger agency with the same name. And मैंने इस नेम से अभी तक आउटरीच स्टार्ट नहीं की थी क्योंकि डोमेन जो था वो फ्लैग हो गया था स्पैम. एंड वेबसाइट भी मैंने डिज़ाइन तो कर ली थी बट अभी तक पब्लिक नहीं की थी बिकॉज शॉपिफाई का सब्सक्रिप्शन महंगा पड़ रहा था.
I'm gonna pretend you didn't say that.
But come on dude, I was not making any money.
You're broke! You're fucking poor!
Yeah, so
Hi.
चलो अभी जाओ मैं वीडियो बना रहा हूँ. लगा के जाना अभी लगा. And now because there was nothing live on internet with the name of Z Lab Media from my side except a shit ass looking Instagram page which was later suspended. So I changed everything, literally everything. The name, the services. And this is where my friend Brick by Brick Networks came in existence. So enough marketing, enough branding. So now around May and June I finally started doing outreach, sending emails and DMs and everything. Now you know what, इस स्टेज पे पहुंचने के लिए इतनी देर इसलिए भी लग गई मेरे को क्योंकि जो सर्विस वी वर प्रोवाइडिंग इन्फ्लुएंस मार्केटिंग उसके अराउंड यूट्यूब पे बहुत सारे वीडियोस नहीं है तो बहुत सारी चीज़ें खुद ही फिगर आउट करनी पड़ी उसमें जिसमें थोड़ा टाइम लग गया. जस्ट किडिंग, बाकियों के मुकाबले थोड़ा ज़्यादा ही टाइम लग गया, लगना नहीं चाहिए था बट आई वॉज अ लेजी डूड, कम ऑन. देन आई फाइनली स्टार्टेड डूइंग आउटरीच. नो मनी, नो रिजल्ट्स, no replies, no nothing bro. And before anyone thinks I was working 15 hours a day, no bro, I was not. I was working 20 hours a day. But the thing was, it was actually not consistent. Some days I used to work, some days I don't. My day used to look like bro, I used to wake up at 6, I get my workout done and then work. But definitely I also used to do studies because that was pretty important, especially around September bro. I was mentally exhausted. The business wasn't working, board exams were getting close. I genuinely started doubting everything. Was I wasting my time? Should I just quit? Should I start preparing for a good job after the college? I doubted every decision I made. So yeah, last year September was a task, but over the past year I became really good at this one thing, not quitting. I remember hearing this one quote which goes like, the success you are looking for is in the work you are avoiding. Bro, that hit me hard. I realized I was avoiding the one main thing which actually mattered, outreach. I spent months worrying about the logos, websites, business names when I should have just been talking to brands. Now it was not like कि मैं outreach कर नहीं रहा था. The thing was, it was actually very low quality क्योंकि ना ही ज़्यादा emails पे काम करा, ना ही ज़्यादा DMs पे काम करा. ChatGPT के पास गए, copy paste and send. But then October and November came and I was, to be honest, really low on motivation at that time. ना ही पढ़ाई ढंग से हो पा रही थी, ना ही मैं आउटरीच अच्छे से कर पा रहा था क्योंकि जब आउटरीच करने बैठता था तो लगता था कि पढ़ाई छूट रही है और जब पढ़ाई करने बैठता था तो लगता था ओह शिट यार,
What the fuck bro?
But then, I actually realized something that I might actually mess my whole life up if I don't get serious about this. I had two options. I could just give my 100% in studies, or I could just give my 100% in business and outreach. If we go back to my early teens, whenever I used to start something new, I started content creation, I started drop shipping, Amazon KDP, FBA, drop servicing. I've tried almost every single business model out there. Almost. I've actually never been consistent with any of them. But I start something, I do it for 1 to 2 months, I don't see results, I quit. So yeah, I haven't been consistent with anything, to be honest, till the date. I'm 18 now. Actually, I'm going to be 19 in like 4 months. Dude, time is like running out, and that was the reason I wasn't consistent with anything. मेरे दिमाग में एक ही चीज थी कि टाइम जा रहा है, मेरे को जल्दी रिजल्ट्स चाहिए. But my friend, it actually doesn't work like that. But then I made a deal with myself on 1st of December. 5 DMs, 5 emails to brands every single day. I had no expectations. I, to be honest, had no hope left. I thought I'll just do this for December, and let's see if I get some replies. And if not, I'll just go and try some another business model. And I think that was because Christmas was coming. Ever since I was like 12 or 13, I had this weird habit. Every year I'd set myself a goal to achieve before Christmas. Even when I was younger, it was about to become a YouTuber. Then it became getting in a better shape. Then it was making some real money online. Every Christmas, I wanted to look back and say, yes, I actually did it. But for the last 3 or 4 years, I actually never could. On Christmas, I'd sit with my family, but mentally, actually, I wasn't even there. I was thinking about everything I haven't achieved this year, everything I messed up, everything I hadn't built. So then last year on December 1st, there wasn't any crazy big goal I was chasing. I just wanted to give myself one last shot before I close this shit up, because I wasted a year. But then, when I was consistent with outreach, then around 10th of December, there were 3 brands I was in conversation with. So I explained them how we are going to work and what are the results they can expect from us. And by 15th of December, one of them said yes. And by 18th, I got paid. Boom. And guess what? I wasn't even happy. I always imagined, my first proper payout would feel very different. I thought I'd be jumping around. I thought I'd be screaming, but actually I wasn't. Even when the amount what I got paid was more than I expected. It was not a big amount. It was a pretty small amount, but more than I expected. I remember all I could feel was relief. I was mentally relieved finally. And for the first time in years, when Christmas came, I was actually there. I wasn't sitting there and thinking about clients, business, or money, or why I wasn't good enough. I was actually laughing. First time I enjoyed my time with my family in years, with a relief, with no guilt. And I think that's when I realized, it was actually not about the money. It was just about proving myself that maybe, just maybe, I wasn't really wasting my time.
So, yes, that's how the last year went pretty much. Then it was my birthday on 1st of January, so that went actually pretty good. I celebrated with my family and some of my friends. But it actually did not end there. The main shit, the main crap was just about to get started. Actually, you know what? The wind is kind of good right now, so let me get done with this first. Kind of like kites. Um. So yeah, the kite session did not went as planned, but so did my life this year. There is a lot left to discuss right now, and this video is getting pretty longer than I expected. But okay, now we will talk in the next part. So if it's posted by now, you might be seeing it somewhere right here, I guess. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next part. Till then, thanks for watching. Also, make sure to like and subscribe. Please.